I just wanted to do a brief review on the four-wheel camper Project M. As far as camper builds go, I rate the Project M a 6.5 out of 10. Project M is built by Four-Wheel Camper, and they have been in the game the longest, so it is a quality built unit. However, I think it is poorly designed. The first major design flaw is that this right here is entirely too short. It should have came out another 18 inches because it makes it so the bed panel takes up 3 feet of the living space on inside. As you could see up there, we have a 6-foot bed. That whole panel comes out 3 feet. Some would like to make the argument that you could lift that panel up and slide it back and you could have your living space available. That argument is not wrong, except it's also incorrect because it takes about 20 minutes to remake your bed nice. It's a lot harder than you would think, and it's not just an easy slide back like the old board ones were. You actually have to lift it up and shove it back, and it is cumbersome. The next thing I just cannot stand about the design of the Project M is these structural shelves they put in here. They are the only topper company that included these as a way to attach it to the bed of the truck. Without these shelves, I would have easily been able to come up with some sort of bench system in there from pre-made materials or made my own materials with storage and being able to sit on them. Also, the distance between the roof and this, when the roof is down, you can't sit on here without tweaking your neck sideways. So it makes the camper more unusable while in transit without popping the top. These also get in the way of doing a build out inside of here and makes the engineering much more difficult. One more thing that I think is worth mentioning on this design is the way the doors work. It would be nice if they had a panel to fill this in and a way to do an RV door. Not really on the company, just something I wish was there. Now, I think it's also worth talking about is the cost of a pop-up camper in general. Nobody really talks about it, but it is very difficult to find in-transit camping that is free and safe while trying to make it from point A to point B. Pop-up campers really excel and shine when you're in the backcountry, but the closer you get to civilization, the more offensive popping that up, the more you look like a gypsy. You can't just pull over and sleep in neighborhoods, hotel parking lots, and things like that. You either need to seek permission or go into paid camping. In my opinion, no pop-up camper is really built for long-term expeditions. And that is why we will be selling the Project M when we return to the US in about 6 weeks.